Alright, what's going on, guys? Coming at you back with another video. Today we're just really going to be talking about what I've done to the Charger since I got it. As you can clearly see, it's got the SRT steering wheel right now. Fixed the SRT pages, you know, we got the taser on that, and a red button, and I got me a kill switch. If it's a little dark, I'm on Facebook right now and I'm just looking, you feel me? So look what I come across. This is my 300, bro, the one that I built. Look at this thing. He's got the Viper hood on it now. He's got, like, I think those are 22s, Hellcat style wheels. Bro, look at that thing, looks nice. Look at the wheels. Bro, what? It still got the Super B badge that I actually JB welded that on there because because the bolts, like, I didn't know how to put it on, so because I got it OEM and I didn't know, so I just cut off the things off the back and I JB welded it onto the grill. Wow, look what this guy says. Ask him price is not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because he hasn't won. He wants 45. He wants $45,000. My boy, the whole thing was built for fucking. Alright, 45. He's tripping though, but it's alright. He's like, I'm not gonna buy it. It's available. Looking at change for lifted trucks, GM or a Charger SCAT pack with no miles. So I actually want to get into this real quick. Look how many swaps there are right now on Facebook. This is a Magnum swap. These are all in Michigan, by the way. I never went to different states. It has like Daytona seats. Pretty nice, to be honest. This one's one of the nicer ones. And 2 of these are actually, 3 of them are kind of mine. This Magnum, really good. That's one of them. Another Magnum with like the Charger front end. This thing is just a mess. I don't know what's going on with this one. I wouldn't buy this. Same thing. This is the 300 that I actually sold. This was the shell that I had, and he SCAT pack swapped it. He didn't finish it, but this is the one I stripped down and I sold because I didn't want to do a 300 anymore. But he did his thing with it. I'm not sure if it's done. So he never plugged in the body control module, my boy, but you know, pretty nice. Again, this 300, it was a beautiful car. This was actually my Challenger swap that I didn't make no videos on. I mentioned it in my last video, but I didn't make any videos on. He wants 25 for it. One of the biggest things that I hated with this car, he didn't have any pictures of it. Damn, I should send him my pictures. One of the things I did with this car, I put a Hellcat front end. One of the things that I hated with this car was it was a 2009, and this is why I'll never swap another Challenger again in my life. It was just such a tough platform to work on. Look at the gap between the hood and this was. I didn't make a video on this car because a lot of stuff didn't work the way it was supposed to work. But the hood and the bumper was like bad, and then the car was wrapped, but the bumper was painted and the hood was painted, so the hood looked different than the fenders. Yeah, I couldn't make a video on that. But yeah, this car was pretty cool. It was nice. And then this is a 2011 swap. I mean, dude, the swaps are flooding Facebook right now. You can get a real nice car for cheap. That's why people swap. 18 grand. I wouldn't spend 12, but I wouldn't spend 12 grand, but that's just me. But this is really nice. I love the red interior with the white. I feel like if you updated the front bumper to the 2020 taillights, rear bumper, this will come out as a beautiful, beautiful fucking car. A little body work. This car is like the best car on the road. But this is really good. I actually think I know who built this. I'm not sure if I know him 100%, but I think I know. But this is really nice. This is a 2015 Jeep SRT swap. This one needs, I know this guy. Dash rewired and a fuel line, and these headlights and a bumper. But I never buy anything that needs finishing, mainly because I never built it, or I never put my hands on it while they were building it, somewhere along that, because I don't know what corners he cut, what wires he cut, if he cut any wires, if he cut any seatbelts. I'm not trying to look at that. I'm right. Look, I'm literally right. The fucking seatbelts aren't there. Hold on. Ugh, where? Because when people don't know how to take off the seatbelts, like, they cut them, which I did that before. I ain't gonna lie. I did that before. The bolts on that fucking seatbelts are annoying. But back to this guy. People gotta realize, swaps are worth less than the actual OG car. I know this one's in really good shape, and it's got you know, the SRT hood. The hood looks fucking spray painted, but you know, color match that hood, fix a little bit of the paint right here, bro. This thing could go for like 30. 45 is pushing it, but if he does get 45, you know, props to him, bro. Big props to him if he does. But yeah, swaps are kind of flooding the Facebook right now, which is pretty cool, to be honest. I feel like Cal SRT had a lot to do with this, but you know, again, this Magnum is really cool. Just not something I would drive, but really fucking cool, bro. Really cool. But all right, boys. I think before this, I'm not sure if I'm gonna throw this at the end of the video or just make this its own standalone video, but I think I showed the Daytona getting wrapped, not wrapped, but the decals put on, and I put the front, the Daytona badge on the front. That thing's almost ready up for sale. I think I'm gonna wait a little bit for the weather to clear up before I throw it on Facebook, and that's gonna be another swap that's on Facebook. But it is what it is, bro. People, they listen. The dealerships are getting markups. Scat packs are going for 60 grand. Hellcats are going nearing 100,000. Swappers are the fucking saviors, baby. Where else can you get a scat pack for 16 bands, baby? You feel me? Anyway, love y'all. Bye.